We're talking about what to say today. I believe we come alive when we step outside our comfort zone. And I believe the story in your mind can make you feel alone. I believe your body knows, can tell you what is right from wrong. And I believe we're here on earth to find and sing our song. Oh, hi. Thought we'd sing a little before we talk about what do I say? And I believe there's more than what we see or we could ever know. And I believe surrendering is how to let abundance flow. And I believe that who you are speaks louder than the words you say. That's what we're talking about. I believe we're here on earth to play and pray and play. Oh, yeah, yeah. This is what I believe. What do you believe? It's bigger than you could ever dream, easier than it seems. Coming home, home to you, home to what you want to say. You're free to be who you are, and you're a shooting star. So come on home. You want to hear the rest? I believe your greatest power is imagination. And I believe the quiet inside is where to find your revelations. And I believe that every thought is a seed of creation. And I believe that being brave is all you need for transformation. Oh, yeah. Here it is. How do you say it? I believe what scares you most is something you don't want to feel. And I believe you have inside everything you need to heal. And I believe you're strongest when you fall and when you finally kneel. And I believe you'll rise up singing when you step into what's real. Yeah. Because your message, your life, your reason to be is bigger than you could ever dream. And it's easier than it seems to come on home, home to you, home to what you want to do. You're free to be who you are, and you're a shooting star. So come on home, come on, come on. It's bigger than you could ever dream, easier than it seems to come on home. So come on, come on. You're free to be who you are, and you're a shooting star. That's what we're talking about today. We're talking about what do I say? How do I create confident content that converts? That is a song I wrote a few years ago. Thanks to my having my own permission to be seen, to be heard, to share my message. If it was valuable to you, if it touched you, please comment and let me know that you're here and share a takeaway about that song. We're jumping right into our training today about what to say. We are in the session 2 of the Fearless Facebook Live formula. I had the privilege of supporting these warriors, gladiators, transformation bringers, getting their live going. And we're talking about messaging. We had a whole bunch of new folks jump into my Facebook group, Power Up Your Presence. If you're watching me there, click like, say hello, let us know you're there, share your takeaways as we go. We're talking about what to say because that is the number one thing people ask me for when they jump in and join that free community in my Facebook world on the Power Up Your Presence group. And we've had thousands of people jumping in and joining us over the last few weeks. And so I wanted to jump in and do a training on what to say. How do I create clear, confident content that converts. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys right now an overview of my 5-step what to say system. This is something that we have a whole session on in the Fearless Facebook Live formula. We just went through it yesterday. Lots of ahas and takeaways. So I wanted to bring some of that out here for you today. And we also have a 2-day workshop doing the whole what to say process actually in real time together. Transformation, blocks and fears around being seen and heard, melting away, clarity about what you're here to say and how to say it so that people actually hear you and hire you happens there. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, I'm looking at maybe running that again in October. So if you want to know what to say and having a 2 days to do a deep dive and crafting your message and clearing the blocks and fears and getting crystal clear on what to say and how to say it resonates with you, let me know. You can PM me, you can comment here. Yes, I want to know about the workshop. We will get that set up for you, and I'm happy to deliver that. But we're going to do an overview today. So there's 5 steps, and they're all so important. I'm going to share a little tidbit from one of my part of the program that goes in that workshop. I'm going to share you an actual email right out of that email program. It's a mini training on how do I figure out what to say. I'm going to share that with you. First, we're going to do an overview of what these steps are. So the first step in there we go. In the what to say system is figuring out what you want to say. And a lot of times we're so figured out about trying to say it right or saying it the way they told me or not feeling like we can't say what we really want to say, that we can't own our message, embody our message. So it is so important. And then what happens then is we get out of alignment. So first of all, we have to claim our divine right to self-express. And that's in your business and that's in your marketing. You got to be in your marketing, right? So what do you want to say? If you had my favorite exercise, you can do this right now, set a timer or do it as soon as we're done if you want, because I'm going to keep going. Take 2 minutes. And if you had a minute or 2 minutes and a room full of all of your ideal favorite people to serve, what would you say? Not worrying about marketing, not worrying about if they get it. What do you want to say? That's where I got very crystal clear on my core mission is to unleash the full power of the human voice on the planet in the biggest sense of the word planet, in the biggest sense of the word voice, rather, who you are, full self-expression, full, free, confident self-expression, that especially for folks who want to grow their business from that. We are being called, you are being called. If you are being called and you feel it and you want to create a business, your business has the potential to carry your message to the most people ever. And a lot of that, we were talking about that yesterday with Julia, is your marketing. And more people are going to see your marketing message than will ever hire you or you'll ever know about. So we want to get visible. We got to start with, what do you want to say? Take 2 minutes. Imagine you had a room full of loving, adoring fan clients falling on your every word, ready to hire you. What would you say to them? What is your core message? It's going to evolve. It's going to change. It doesn't have to be the perfect forever. No signature message, no signature talk required. What do you want to say? 2 minutes, go, right? What do you want to say? We have to start with alignment and honoring the thing that's coming through us, right? Before we can figure out how to talk about it so that other people get it. All right. So that's step 1. Step 2 is that adoring fan, those ideal clients. Now, you can probably help lots of people. We were talking about this on the Fearless Facebook Live formula call yesterday. I can help so many people. So how do we pick? Okay, we don't have time to do the whole training here today, but think of your best clients, the ones who get results, the ones who you can't wait to work with, the ones who take the work you do together and run with it out into the world and implement and create transformation. Let them be your first audience. I'll share one takeaway that I talked about on our call yesterday with you, and that is your marketing message needs to be focused toward one thing. But that doesn't mean that you can't do all the work that you do and help the people who come to you. So focusing your marketing message toward one thing will help people get you, understand, give them a framework to understand who you are and what you do. And you're still allowed to help people who come to you with other things that you can help them with. But when it comes to marketing and breaking through the noise and clear content, you want to find a lane and stick to it. I say at least for 90 days. Honestly, it's taken me years to find my rhythm and my mojo and really understand what my message is, how I can share my message in a way that you're going to be able to take it, use it, and come to work with me if you want to come play. All right, if you want that support. So who do you want to say it to? Narrowing that niche for the sake of your current marketing campaign. If you don't know and you can help everybody, it gets very overwhelming. That was probably the biggest ahas that we had on our call yesterday, was when I was able to like quickly help ask a few questions. What about this? What about this? What about this? Who do you most like to serve? Who have you served most recently? Who's getting the best results? Can you focus on them for now? Right? Focus on them for now, because then you can get clear and you can speak as if you're speaking to them in words that they use, and then they can hear you. And this is where I think it's the hardest, most elusive. I don't want to make it hard for us to hear our own messaging, because you're an expert. You know the techniques and the crafts and the processes and what they really need. And sometimes your ideal clients or audience don't know what they need. So we have to learn how to meet them where they are. So first, you got to know who you want to talk to for this current marketing phase, right? For the next 90 days, for the next 6 months. And we got to have time to get that message going, the momentum, right? And then you know what you want to say. You have a target audience. You've picked one. Just pick one. I can help you do that. PM me if you need some help picking that. Just for now, the good enough, the for now good enough audience, right? You're gonna pick one, and then you gotta get into their heads. What are they looking for? You may know that they need mindfulness and healing and uh, all the strategies and tools that you have, the process. They need to come home to themselves. They need to trust themselves. And they're like, I need to get a client, or I don't feel good, or I need a better relationship, right? So we have to find out, you have to find out, what are they looking for? And the best way to do that is to ask them. And that's your marketing too. We're not going to go into all of the how today, but I'm going to recap the first 3 steps. I'm getting excited. My words are going la la la. So we're here talking about my what to say system. And step 1 is, what do you want to say? Owning that, what you're here to do, what you're called to share. It may evolve, it may change, but drawing a line in the sand, saying, I'm here to share this now. And then who do you want to say it to? Okay. And being as specific as possible and sticking with that target, so you can get some momentum and some rhythm and get the words in your mouth. And I talk about learning the choreography of your words so that you're not having to figure it out all the time, right? And then you got to know, what are they seeking? What do they seek? And then the 4th step is, you have to build a bridge between those 2 things, right? You have to build a bridge between, I want to help unleash the power of the human voice. I want to help work with experts and transformations and transformation agents and uplifters and change makers, people who feel called like I do. I want to help them. And what are you looking for? You're looking for clients and message clarity and confidence on video. And how do I get out of my own way and get play bigger? Right? That's my work in the world, right? So then I have to build a bridge, and you have to build the bridge too. Who do you want to serve? What do you want to say? Number 1. Number 2, who do you want to serve? Number 3, what are they looking for? And then you have to learn, step 4 is learning how to talk about what you're here to bring in words that your audience uses. Building a bridge, meeting them. It's your job as the business owner, as the CEO, as the transformation leader. It's your job to build a bridge and meet them on their side and let them walk over that bridge toward you. And that is what your marketing is. That's all your marketing is. It is a bridge for people to come toward the transformation that you can help them to have. So you have to build that bridge, and we do that through our marketing. I'm going to share this one piece of from right out of this program that we have, and I'm actually going to even share my screen so you can read it with me. And then I'm going to give you step 5 before we close today. If you're here, if you have questions, please let me know. Comment. We're on 3 different platforms right now, so comment where you are. I'll come back and check and make sure we get your questions answered. You're always welcome. And your comments are your tuition for this training. Your comments help more people find the benefit that we're here sharing, and show me some love. And so go ahead and like and click and share. Feel free to bring other people into this world if you're finding value. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. This is all on the how do we build the bridge? How do I talk about what I do in a way that people get it? Let me see if I can find the right. Oh, look, there we go. So this is, as I said, I have a what to say workshop. We're thinking about running it again. If that would be of value to you, please do let me know. And we have an email training that goes with it, a 15-day email training that goes with it. And this is right out of that. And it's right on this building a bridge phase. Okay, so there are a few more essential elements that will help you connect, engage, inspire your audience, and actually enroll them. You know what you want to say. We've talked about step 1, what you want to say. You know who you want to say it to. That's step 2. You know how to find out what they seek. I gave you a tip. Ask them. We do a few different trainings on that in the actual workshop. And you know that you need to use their language to build that bridge between what you want to bring and what they're looking for, right? The next crucial step to speaking in their language is how you talk about what you do. Essentially, you don't even talk about what you do, right? You don't talk about your process, your features, your technique. You don't use the jargon from your PhD. You don't use the lingo from your NLP. Technical, clinical woo-woo-ease only leads to OMGs. No, seriously, I'm not a rapper, but I play one on TV. Where was I? Instead, you talk to them about the results they're looking for that you can help them get. You talk about their problems better than they can and the benefits you can help them achieve. You talk about the cost of staying stuck where they are. You talk about how working with you will help them go far. You paint a picture that lets them feel you really understand and help them see how you could be the perfect helping hand. I better stop here. There's more to come tomorrow. Just know that their dreams, their challenges, and sorrows are the way to build the bridge and lead instead of follow. So I thought I would share that with you guys from the right out of the program. Always having some fun, using my creativity to bring value and engagement and entertainment, just like you can. So that is step 4, the 5th, the final step in the what to say system. May seem like it's obvious once you see it, but it's so easy to avoid. You have to put it out there. You have to say it out loud. You have to post the post, send the email, do the live, create the video, get the sales page out there, drive traffic to the website, drive traffic to the YouTube channel. You got to say, I'm here and this is my message. And as you say it out loud, it will get more clear. As you say it out loud, you will have real market feedback. One of my clients calls them clarity crickets. If you don't have anyone clicking, then you can just shift, pivot. It's not personal, right? You have to say it out loud in order to find out what the audience is reacting to, engaging with. And believe me, lately it's been changing. We're all busy and we're all online all the time, and it's a kerfuffle of noise and opportunity, right? But when we say it out loud, we get to test the message. We get to try it on. How does it feel? Is it true? We can learn the choreography of our words, which is more than memorizing a script. Memorize a script will crush the energetic transmission right out of you. Yeah, saying it out loud, learning how to find the thought, learning how to own and have your own permission to say what you're here to say, and knowing that learning to trust, developing the skill, and then trusting that you will have the words that they resonate with, and then doing it again and doing it again. So we're teaching ourselves the choreography of our message. How does it feel in our emotional body? How do we find the thoughts? How can we get out of our own way, second guessing, self-doubt, and let that message come right through us and out to the people that we are called to serve? So that is the 5-step what to say system, my 5-step what to say system. That's what we've been talking about today. Step 1 is, what do you want to say? We got to stay aligned and connected to the thing we're called to share. And then we do want to talk to a specific audience so that they can hear us. We talked about, just a few minutes ago, we talked about how you can really help probably lots and lots of people. But if your marketing goes out to lots and lots of people, no one will be able to hear you. We need it to be in our language. We need you to tell us again and again those things. And then how do we figure out what to talk about? We start by knowing what those people we have decided we're going to serve in this marketing campaign. Remember, you can have lots of marketing campaigns and sell different things, different offers to different people. But don't do it all at once. If you want to have more clients, pick one, stick to it, and share that message. If somebody comes in that other realm and says, I really need your help with this thing, you can work with them. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about your marketing message, staying to one person. And what are they looking for in the language that they think? What, as we worked on this so much in the Fearless Facebook Live session 2 workshop yesterday, was how do they say it? What do they think about? Like one of our brilliant healers was talking about going outside and putting your feet on the ground and being in nature to calm your stress and anxiety. And so her message was about that was one of her teeny tiny teaching topics, right? Go out, share, be in nature, right? But they weren't thinking, oh man, I got to be in nature, right? They were thinking, I'm stressed out. I need to calm down. I wish I wasn't so anxious. Right? So how do we build that bridge? What do they seek, right? We get into their minds, into their emotions, into how they feel, what they're waking up and what they're thinking in their brain. And then we use what we want to share with what they're thinking about, what they're looking for, and we build the bridge. How do we do it? We talk in their language and we build the bridge so that they can come toward us. Exactly. Yes. And then we have to say it out loud. You have to implement. Implementation is where the transformation happens through implementation. Your visibility is a spiritual practice. If you're in my world, it is suit up, show up, be supported, be lavished with clarity and encouragement and outside mentoring so that you can say it out loud and say it again. And you're going to get better at it as you go. Pretty soon, you're going to know the choreography of your message. That's why I love live streaming. It's so powerful for getting out of your way and learning to drop in and share the message that you're called to share. That's a muscle that you build. It's not something you go get perfect and then you hop on live and it's always perfect. No. It's something that's real and it's breathing and it's happening in real time. Don't wait until you're ready. Implement with support, with clarity, be brave, be bold, have help figuring out the words, help building that bridge, and share your message out loud. Write the email, make the post, do the live, record the video, send traffic to the website. And remember, we've had a couple of people sharing. I've been seeing people are still going through in my Power Up Your Presence group. If you're watching from there, please let me know. We have the guide in that Facebook group with all the visibility accelerator questions. And people are coming through it. I was going through and reading some of those answers yesterday. And that feeling of, it's vulnerable is very real. And so we can't wait until that feeling goes away, right? You need to be supported. This is a rhythm. This is like, don't abandon what you want to say. Don't abandon what you're called to share. Start with that. Hold on to it. That's your why. That's going to help everything stay aligned. And then you'll attract the people that you're meant to, the people that are looking for you, that want what you're here to bring. And then you're going to talk to them. What are they looking for? How can you help them? What do they say they need, right? Capture their words. We talk a lot about that in the Visibility Success Accelerator and the Dare to Soar program. Them collecting their words. How do they say it? What are they looking for? And then you can craft your offers and invitations to help them understand the power of working with you and want it, right? What are they looking for? That's building your bridge, right? You're taking what they're looking for and what you're here to share, and you're using their words in your marketing, daily, rhythmic, visibility, implementation, and then that's the say it out loud part, right? You're building that bridge as you daily implement your visibility and share your message. And you're always ready, willing, and able to say, do you want to have a quick call about how I can help you do that? And that's where you're making your offers. We're not going to go into the making offers part. This is just about how do I figure out what to say? But don't forget that you can craft and make an offer. For those of you who've already done our Inspired Offers Challenge, we'll probably do that again in the fall as well. All you need to have more clients is to show up, talk to people, use this 5-step system, right? Stay connected to what you want to say. Stay focused on those people, those highest level people, the best, most favoritist of all people that you want to serve, and know what they seek. Ask them, talk to them, engage them, and talk to them in the language of what they're looking for so that you build that bridge and they can come toward you. And then you got to keep saying it out loud. Keep saying it out loud. All right. So that is our training for today. I'm going to hop through and see if we have any comments right now live. If you come back and watch the replay, if you're here, please let me know. Say, hey, I'm here. If you're on YouTube, say, hey, I'm here. If you're on Facebook business page, say, hey, I'm here. If you're in our group, woohoo. If you're not in our group, please come join us and stay tuned for more on this piece of what to say. All right. Let me know if you want to, if you're interested in this workshop. I think we're going to run it again in October and we can get you some early enrollment opportunities there. We have more trainings coming up for you in, what is today? September 2nd. In about a week, week and a half, we're going to do another confident content masterclass. So we'll be reaching out and giving you a way to join that free training as well. We're here. This is the time. Can you feel the fall in the air? I certainly can. Kid went off to school this week. My baby is a sophomore in high school now, and I can feel the change. So sometimes it's been a crazy time too, right? But this fall change into the end of the year is a brilliant time to accelerate your service, accelerate your visibility, accelerate your sales and enrollment. So don't be lulled or upset, dissatisfied, disturbed by the busyness and the noise online and the algorithm changing. Keep your vibe high. Stay where you are inspired. Keep your energy focused on what do you want to say? Who do you want to help? Don't let your energy buy into all of the hype, okay? You are your own vortex. We'll definitely let you know about the masterclass. Stay tuned right here, wherever you're watching from. Send me a private message on Facebook and we'll make sure that you get access to that as well. And we'll be posting that too. I think that we'll have that ready to go next week. So we'll have signups open for you for that training. We're going to do it right on Zoom. So you're going to have to be right there with me in the Zoom room on that and ask your questions. Now is the time. You can feel the calling. So many people are called. Now is the time for you to dive in with both feet. Now is the time to up your investment of time, confidence, attention, focus, energy, resources. Have the support you need in order to flourish, fly. There are people, more people, especially in the transformation space, more people than ever looking for solutions. Okay, looking for solutions. And your voice is needed. There are people looking just for you, just for what you bring, just the way you bring it. So all you got to do is keep showing up, keep sharing, be bold, be brave, be supported. And, they talk about you make as much money as the 5 people you hang around with. Have you heard that? Well, you also have the same momentum, the same vibration as the people that you surround yourself with. So surround yourself with other people who are committed. They're not doubting themselves. They're going through, they're being supported. They're going to serve no matter what. They're here to expand and they know it. And they're doing it on purpose for the greatest good of all, including themselves. That's the community that I'm holding and building with you. That's the place to spend your time, your money, your attention, your focus so that you are uplifted. I see that you want to get a replay. Guess what? wherever you're watching this from, this is a live stream. So you're going to be able to watch the replay just as soon as it processes. A couple minutes after we finish, it's going to be there for you to watch. And I started today with a song. I started today with one of my original songs called I Believe. Stand in what you believe. Stand in the truth of who you are. Share what you believe. Share the truth of who you are. The only other elements you need in order to have that be what attracts your ideal clients is an offer and the willingness to make it and learning their language and starting to share your value, your message, your wisdom, your expertise using their words. All right, guys, so good to be here. Hopping through just to check. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and wrap for today. I can see if we wanted to finish. I'm not going to do the whole thing again, but this is how we started. And a song that I wrote about 5 years ago. Music written by my friend Tim Ribner. I believe we come alive when we step outside our comfort zone. And I believe the stories in your mind can make you feel alone. I believe your body knows, can tell you what is right from wrong. And I believe we're here on earth to find and sing our song. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, guys, thanks so much. I sang the whole song at the beginning. The replay will be right here for you. Hey, reach out to me if you feel inspired. Let me know. Comment below. Reach out to me if you know that you're ready to jump in and accelerate your message and your enrollment, because we are here to support you doing that. All right, have an amazing, is it Labor Day weekend? I can't remember. Have an amazing weekend. See you soon.